I don't even know. Over the past, I would say 2 weeks, I've been down the rabbit hole for Dodge Charger Scatpacks, specifically wide bodies. And look at this vehicle. Isn't it a very good looking muscle car, vehicle looking car? Look at the lines, the shapes. And the thing is, I used to look at Chargers and I just had this stigma. And I never used to care about them. But over the past week and a half, I don't know what's gotten into me. I've been just down the YouTube rabbit hole, watching videos of people purchasing, taking delivery of their Scat Pack wide bodies, of, oh, this is how much I pay per month for my Scat Pack. This is how much my insurance is. This is how much I pay for gas. I don't know. So something about that 392, that V8 Hemi 6.4, almost 500 horsepower, close to 500 pounds-feet of torque engine and pull that you get from this vehicle. It's just an attractive vehicle, and I don't know. I just been down the rabbit hole with it. Before we go on, you all, I'm trying to grow this channel. Finally, reach 600 subscribers, so I would appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Maybe you'll see me take delivery of one of these vehicles pretty soon. We'll see. But yeah, on this channel, I'll talk about the automotive industry as a whole. Been getting into like a lot of trucks and whatnot. That's most of my content is around trucks, but hey, this is a Mopar vehicle and the engine is Hemi, and so I'm interested. So I'm going to go over just other details around the Chargers, like how much they're going for right now in 2023 and the different changes I see happening, because as you all know, Dodge is, look at that engine. Look at that engine bay. Isn't it nice? All that power. Let's go. So as you all know, Dodge is getting rid of their Chargers and Challengers, in the gas-powered ones at least, and they're moving to more of an electrified future in their company. And so these don't really meet the EPA ratings and requirements, and so they had to get rid of these vehicles and get rid of Hemis, which is sad and unfortunate because these vehicles are super beautiful. Look at this red Alcantara seats. They're nice. It's nice. Um, but with that, 2023, Dodge stated that that will be the last year that you can order or buy that's the last model year for the Chargers and Challengers in the V8 Hemis. And so, oh, they're getting rid of them and going on further after 2023. They'll most likely be electric or maybe hybrid or a mixture of both. We don't know for sure. But the other thing about this vehicle I just wanted to talk about is just like the prices right now, because I've been looking online. I just been saving a bunch of things. So I just been here looking on Car Gurus, looking at, the different prices. And so what I usually do, I just go down here and I click Scat Pack Wide Body. And it's crazy. In a 100-mile radius in Atlanta, Georgia, there's only 7 Scat Packs wide bodies. There's 36 regular Scat Packs, and you can get that. But there's only 7, right? And then down here, what I would do even further, I don't want any vehicles with accidents reported, and there's already 3. So that brings me down even further. I don't want any theft history reported. That brings down the value. And I usually do like single owner vehicles, but we'll just look at the vehicles that they had. And you can see right here the prices. So you have one right here, it's at $62,000, well, 63 essentially. 2022. This person only bought it, put 8,000 miles on it, and was like, I can't afford this. Let me go sell it to CarMax. You have this other one right here, way more miles, and so you have that price right there, and then you have another one. And I don't know if this is the price for sure because this is ridiculous at 74,000. And then when you look at new, same area, and then we go to 100-mile radius in Atlanta, Georgia, and we do a Scat Pack wide body. And there's only four brand new ones, right? And we don't have to worry about the other filters. And you see the prices, they're around $65,000 to $70,000. And this is in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. And usually they're filled with scat packs in that area. Um, and so, yeah, I just wanted to look at the prices and whatnot and show you guys that. And so it just makes me think, is it more beneficial to get a new one or a used one? I mean, used ones, I think you can still get better deals, and dealers are more willing to negotiate when it's a used vehicle than a new vehicle. The other thing is that I built one on here and I sent it to a dealership that's known to usually discount Ram vehicles. It's actually Mark Dodge in Louisiana. And so I made a Scat Pack wide body. And essentially, what I wanted, I put indigo blue, but they're out of that color. And so um, I did just regular. I wanted some nice interior, so I went with the Alcantara and added the Plus group. And then from there, I added nav because that was something I wanted for some reason. And then I put a power sunroof right there. And essentially, you see the price up here. Let me move my screen. 60,815. I sent it over to my Dodge, and this is what they said. They only have one of these left in their allocations. So I guess people are ordering them, knowing that it's only going to be a limited run with these. And then I did pick the caramel interiors at first. They said they're gone, and the indigo color is gone. And so they have these colors. And so they're bringing back like the plum crazy pearl color. Also, they're bringing back the Sublime metallic clear coat color. I believe Tor Red is more recent. I believe so. Maybe the B5 is another color they're bringing back. And so I would probably go with either the Octane Red, because I really like that color, or the F8 Green. It's cheaper. And they quoted me 61,705, right? And which is MSRP. And I sent them an email later. I was like, "Are you guys going to discount them like you do your trucks?" And they're like, "No, we're not discounting them because these are a limited run, and we already have a lot of orders in, and a lot of other dealers are charging over MSRP because people know that this is the last year for Chargers and Challengers. So our deal is just selling it to you at MSRP." So I thought that was interesting. And the thing is, 2023s, they're already arriving at dealerships. And I saw them online when I did a nationwide search on Car Gurus. So yeah, they're coming out. This one is the Subline green color, lime green color that they brought back, and this is cloth seats. So this is probably a more base version of it, but it's a nice color. It's a nice looking vehicle. And so yeah, they're already arriving on dealership lots. So are the uh, Ram 25 and 3500s. And so yeah, here we are. Ram, not Ram, Dodge Chargers. Look at it's a this color is so good too. And I think they got rid of this color. This was the hell raisin color too. And this is just a nice dark purple color. Really nice. But let me know what you all think of Chargers and Challengers and the changes happening in Dodge and them moving away. Do you think it's worth the investment getting one of these vehicles? I still think they are declining in value because the whole auto industry is declining in value. And you're seeing more and more car maxes being filled with Chargers and Challengers that people bought during the pandemic. And those videos that I was watching, a lot of them were financed and people were paying 700 and up per month on these vehicles. And it's crazy because these vehicles are going to drop in price, right? Even though this is the last time they're going to make these vehicles, it's still a depreciating asset and we're still in a recessionary time, right? With inflation. And so prices are still going to drop with these vehicles. And so it's just a lot of different things to consider. But yeah, I just like these pictures are so amazing that they did. This is a used one, by the way. but it looks so good, doesn't it? Um, it's just so crazy because I never used to like these vehicles, but lately I have been. So I don't know what that means. But yeah, make sure you all like this video, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll talk to you all later.